everyone, welcome to Teaching Notes. From the previous sessions on integral education, we all came to know about the components of integral education. Now let us know about the techniques of implementing them in classroom atmosphere in the words of Mrs. Jayashree Didi, who has received National Award on Researchers' Creative Technique in Classroom Teaching. Over to Jayashree Didi.
Namaste to one and all. We have seen physical education, vital education, and mental education in previous sessions. Now, we are going to see how to implement all these things in our classroom atmosphere. This is mainly aimed at teachers' empowerment. There are many factors that contribute to students' performance in the school, but it is unanimously agreed that teachers' quality has the most powerful impact on students' learning environment. The changing needs of the society have brought a shift in the role of the teacher. The teacher is no longer who delivers the information. She is instead a facilitator, a guide, a navigator, and also a co-learner. Those who are working in education knows there is a constant tension between the ideals of integral education and what the society expects us to do. In the higher classes, as the board examination comes closer, the tension mounts. According to Sri Aurobindo and the mother, the school is just a preparation to make students capable of thinking, studying, progressing, and becoming intelligent if they can. All that must be done during the entire life and not only in school. The aim of education is not to prepare a man in life and society to succeed, but to increase the perfectibility to its utmost. A shift to integral education is the need of the hour. We know every individual is unique. We must obey his dharma. Every school has to find its own way to implement integral education. To help the students to discover about themselves, teacher needs to provide a conducive environment for their psychic growth. He or she has to provide an atmosphere where students and colleagues feel invited to look within themselves to explore the deeper meaning of life. Is it possible to inculcate integral education in our regular classes? If you ask me, I will say yes. Then how? Means by following 3 principles of true teaching given by Sri Aurobindo. What are the 3 principles of true teaching? Nothing can be taught. Then how? Right? The teacher is not an instructor or a taskmaster. He is a helper and a guide. His business is to suggest, not to impose. The second one is the mind has to be consulted in its growth. The third one is work from the near to the far, from that which is to that what shall be. Is it possible in science and maths classes? My teachers will be constantly asking me this because science involves observation, classification, inference, prediction, measurement, communication, define, experiment, interpret the data, formulate the models. So, is it possible in science and maths? If they ask, my answer is yes. For this, the teacher must and should be ready with her file. The file must and should contain activity, bulletin boards, topics, or science fair projects, learning centers where they are supposed to refer. Suppose I am asking children to learn on their own means, I have to show them where the source is available. Either they can learn from the seniors or they can learn from their friends or from co-teachers or from library. I should tell them where the source is available. Next, games related to the topic. The other one is what are the problems I'm going to give. So problem solving skill we have to improve in our children. So what are the open-ended questions I'm going to give? We should be ready with that. And the last one is the computer program. You like to show them a PPT or You want them to present the data in an Excel sheet or in the Word form. We have to come out with all those computer related programs. So a teacher must and should have a clear idea of what she is supposed to do in a class. She should be ready with a file. Say for example, class 9 light chapter, I wanted to teach. What are the things we have to teach for the children in class 9 light is reflection, formation of images using concave mirror and convex mirror, and also the multiple images. How many images will be formed if the two mirrors are inclined, and periscope, kaleidoscope, and all we have to teach in light lesson. So suppose I wanted to teach the light lesson. Today evening, I will set up the bulletin boards of the class, or I will prepare a gallery walk in a class. That means gallery walk means I will arrange the charts or the informations regarding the light. Need not be reflection of light. It can be of sun, stars, and why the sun emit light and heat. Anything related to it. I can talk about nuclear fusion, and I can talk about nuclear fission, and I can talk about sun is the main source of energy. All these things I will arrange the previous day in a classroom. When the children comes in the morning, they will look at the charts and they go through each and every chart. When the class starts, we can ask the question, anything new do you find in your classroom? Then you can start the discussion with which one they like and why they like and what they understood from that. From that we can start the discussion. This is only nothing can be taught. And also you are talking about the sun, which is closer to them, and you can ask the question, if there is no sun at all, what will happen? The sun wanted to take a leave for a month. Let children think and come out with the problems. What are the problems we are going to get if sun is not there? Is it good or is it bad? Let them come out with a solution. Then after they come out with the importance of the sun, we can offer our prayer to the sun by reciting Surya shlokas, and also we can make them recollect the stories, what they have learnt in smaller classes, the lion and the rabbit. After that, the teacher can demonstrate experiment. Let students observe the demonstration and come out with the inference. Let us discuss the inference in the class. Let us not give what this is what is happening. This is called light travels in a straight line, rectilinear propagation of light. All these things let us not reveal to the children. Let them observe the experiments and come out with the inference. Once all the experiment is done and the inference was made by the children and the discussion was over, we can demonstrate the experiments, or we can present the lesson in the form of PowerPoint presentation. Then we can ask them to prepare a model to learn about laws of reflection and also the number of images formed, and also we can ask them to make models of kaleidoscope or periscope. Then we can come out with a questionnaire, how much they have learned in this. From this we will come to know any misconception is there or not. If it is there, we can rectify it immediately. And this practical is a part of the day-to-day lesson. So you need not have a separate practical one. We can combine our teaching with the practicals. We demonstrate the experiments, or let them demonstrate the experiment. They come out with a solution. This is how we have to help the students as a guide. I have given a very simple example to make teachers to understand. Teachers, really I am very much thankful to you. And I want to end this one by reciting a poem. Hats off to all my teachers. Hats off to all teachers. Takes on the challenge of a diverse classroom, ever learning new teaching techniques, accept each child for what he is or she is, changes teaching style to match individual learning styles, has higher expectation from each child, enriches her lessons with humor, realizes each child is an individual deserving the best. Thank you, my dear teachers. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to talk to all of you. Thank you very much.
Hats off to all the teachers, and a special thanks to Mrs. Jayashree Didi for sparing her valuable time in this journey. Hope to see you soon with new series. Thank you, Didi. If you like our videos, please do like and do not forget to share with your friends. New viewers, please subscribe our channel Teaching Notes and stay connected with us. Thank you.